Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. Let's get to your Aquarius reading for the week of, March 6th. 4 more days and Mercury is beginning to clear. Now, we do not have an exact moment where Mercury dies. I mean, just joking around about that. But we don't forget we have some shadow period going with that. So let's take a look and see what is playing with Aquarius energy this week and unpack that for you. All right. Page of Cups, 5 of Cups, your intuition, King of Cups, and then 9 of Wands. So first thing that comes up for you that's noticeable is we have the High Priestess dead center in the middle of your back row. So usually when I look at these back row, this line that I have on the back row tends to tell us a little bit about what's moving you. Like what's the correlation of, the foundation of what you're going to move forward with this week. So as we sit here and look at it, your intuition, you can expect your intuition to be on fire this week. I'm also going to tell you that there is a little bit of suspicion going on with you in regards to new people that are coming into your life, because we have the 5 of Cups. Page of Cups references a new relationship. And so if someone's coming new into your life, you've got the 5 of Cups, which is all about you having a little bit of suspicion. It's like snake oil. Are you selling me something? What is it you're trying to tell me? Etc. You also have this thing going on right now with the King of Cups, and that's all about you having some mastery. So having a little bit of emotional mastery. And what I mean by that is being able to process your emotions without having to respond to everything that comes your way. The cool thing about that is people can't ruffle you, so to speak, and you're getting really good at that. So just expect to have a little bit more experience with that. I am seeing the 4 of Coins. And the 4 of Coins here is you looking for money. So if you find yourself short or looking for some solutions, you're really thinking about how to bring things in. You've been previously playing with the Law of Attraction because you have the Sun card. And that's all about you bringing things into celebration and filling in the last little pieces of a picture, so to speak. We have the King of Wands too, Page of Wands. So these two together, you're learning something new. I'm an Aquarius moon, so I'm listening to some of this myself too. And then you have the King of Wands. So you have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So you hear me say it all the time, love and money is the same energy. You do have the Moon card. So Aquarius is definitely taking a long look at all of their different commitments and the different things that are situated around them. And this particularly always feels like budgeting and also feels like planning. So if you're looking at your relationships with the Moon card, or if you're looking at your money with your Moon card, or maybe any other situation that you have, what you're doing is you're looking where you've been. So you're taking a good look back, you're taking a look at where you want to go, and you're evaluating the place that you're at. So you're taking a long look at are the things that I'm doing setting me up for the foundation that I want moving forward? Because this is what you're all about right now, is foundation. With the 9 of Wands, you're definitely moving on, making sure that you're in alignment with what it is that you want to have for yourself. You have the Knight of Cups and then the Knight of Wands though too. You're feeling a little bit impulsive in relationships and at work. So just take a deep breath and make sure that you use that King of Cups, which is mastery. So thinking before you act, so to speak. You also have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is a little bit of a short temper behavior. We have the Knight of Cups. That can be emotionally impulsive. But then we have the 5 of Swords, and that's like setting your boundaries. And I always say in my coaching sessions, set your boundaries early and often so that you don't have to get to that frustrated phase. Because what happens when people step all over you is finally you hit a boiling point and then you come unglued on people. So the sooner you can clear energy, the faster you're able to move through it. But I do see the 5 of Swords, and that's Aquarius being like, okay, time out, that's enough. Like whatever that may look like, okay? So expect yourself to feel a little bit all over the place. And you can feel as much as you want. However, Aquarius is all about mastery right now. You have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. King of Cups, emotional mastery. Let's see here. Oh, you can also expect pressure and tension to lighten up a little bit. You have the 6 of Swords. That's things getting easier, etc. and lightening of pressure, things feeling a little bit easier for you. So you can put all of that worry behind you with the moon card. Just remember the high priestess is in play, so your intuition might be firing right and left. Don't stress yourself too much. Your foundation is pretty strong right now. Let's pull some cards for you for the Aquarius moon. And I'm an Aquarius moon, so I'm going to take a look and see. This is how you're showing up in your relationships, both your lovers and your family and your coworkers, your kids, etc. And this is how you're thinking. So let's take a look and see what Aquarius has going on. Book your one-on-one, karmaondeck.com, for your in-depth expression, your in-depth reading. Like, subscribe, share, and stick around. Let's take a look and see what Aquarius moon is looking like. So 2 of Pentacles, Temperance, Balance. 4 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 10 of Swords. So what is Aquarius feeling so betrayed about? Why are you feeling robbed? Right now you have defensive, short temper, working too hard, trying to find your balance. You're doing too much right now, Aquarius. You have the 4 of Pentacles. Be sure that you're honest with people. Be sure maybe you have some suspicion on others that's going on and you're looking really carefully at them. Maybe we had the 5... Which card was it? The 5 of Cups in the other deck, talking about being suspicious of people. You have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, which is betrayal. So are you feeling betrayed? Are you asking for what you need? Because the only time you ever feel betrayed is when you have too many expectations. That's not clear communication. I am seeing the Page of Cups. You have the Page of Cups in your other reading too with the Dragon Tarot. It was the first card that came out for you. Page of Cup references new relationships. So either one of 2 things. You're either having a honeymoon phase with the relationship that you're currently involved in, or you've got a new relationship out there. However, we do see the repetition and redundancy card. You may just be manifesting the same thing in another way. But I'm also seeing Aquarius being stubborn right now. You also got the World card with this deck, same as you did with the other. There's always your congruencies. But what's going on with you, Aquarius, that you feel so short-tempered? Because you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is you being like snappy, short-tempered, and defensive. You've got the Hierophant, which is stubborn. So if you're feeling a little, she's going to kill me. Moxie has this phrase that said, is this the mountain you want to die on? Is this the hill you want to die on? Your last stand? Like, some things are worth the fight. Like, they're worth taking that last stand and getting in someone's face. But some things just aren't. And just remember, is this the hill you want to die on? Like, is this the last thing that you want to have said? Or is this the last little period that everything is on the line? Because right now, it's all about emotional defensive behavior, short-tempered, feeling betrayed, feeling like your cup isn't full. Look at you. You have the 5 of Cups. You're really ready to walk away from some situations too. Now, this is all a mindset and a mental state, of course, but be careful that you're not the one that's being stubborn. Speak to what it is that you want before you can turn around. Also seeing the Sun card. So you have the Sun card here, as in the other reading. You also have the Temperance card. Remember, Temperance is all about balance. A little work-life balance, a little spiritual and 3D balance, a little relationship and me-time balance. So you have the 2 of Pentacles, and that indicates Aquarius is doing too much. You're doing too much. Let's pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients and see how that matches up with your reading. You guys' reading moved pretty quickly. Usually I'm on for about 15 minutes lately. So let's take a look and see what Aquarius has for their reading. Incubation. So here's the thing about incubation. This card always reminds us to use your downtime, your sleep time, your meditation time to train your subconscious mind to do the work for you. So if you have a problem that you need worked out, when you go to meditation, tell your subconscious mind, it's your brain, it's your computer, put it to work for you. It's time to incubate your thoughts, your dreams, your imaginings, your ideas at that point. Incubation. The second meaning that this has right here is knowledge is found within. Are you looking too hard at others to provide knowledge and education for you? The other thing is incubation. To remember about that word is that things take time. Aquarius is feeling like they're doing too much, but if you do more effort, more activity, you're going to feel as if you're putting more into it. You should be getting more. Now remember, a seed needs to grow. A baby needs to have time to learn processes. A kindergartner can't learn to read without learning the alphabet. So you have to remember that incubation is a period of growth and sometimes doesn't look big. You can't pull the fruit off of a seed. right? You got to wait for the seed to go through sprouting, growing, strengthening, digging roots, flowering, growing the fruit, then ripen. So don't be forcing things too much right now, Aquarius. It's time for you to float. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to pop back on here and do some Pisces and maybe do a live with you guys. So thank you for hanging out with me. Like, subscribe, and share. Book your appointment, www.karmaondeck.com, and get yourself in for your one-on-one. The slots are available there. You can find them. If not, reach out and email me if you have any questions. Karma on Deck 702. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you on the flip side.